Dear humanity, this is your wake-up call. COVID-19, it's scary shit. A lot of people are going to die and a lot of people are going to suffer. But did you know that over 50,000 people die from pneumonia in the US every year anyway? And did you know that over 30,000 people die from gun violence in the US every year? 4,000 of which are women from domestic violence. And did you know that by 2030, in 10 years' time, over 250,000 people minimum are going to die each year from climate change related causes? How are those things any less of a crisis than COVID-19? Don't you think it's a little weird the governments are happy to shut down entire countries and economies for this virus when they do absolutely fuck all for these other things that cause the deaths of thousands of people a year? How is it that we're so arbitrary about what we decide to care about? Actually, more to the point, how is it that we are so sheep-like and obedient that we only panic and care when the media and the government tell us to? We know without any doubt that our lifestyles are destroying this planet, that our current models of economic growth and population growth are completely unsustainable. Yet why is it okay for governments to completely ignore scientific data that is telling us this, that is telling us that we're heading into a crisis far bigger than this virus, that's going to kill millions of people every year? How is that not sinking in? We are the virus on this planet, killing off its ecosystems, exploiting natural resources, making species extinct year after year after year. How ironic that it's taken a virus to start waking us up. Because yes, we need to stay at home, we need to stop consuming so much. We need to stop craving constant gratification and more and more and more of everything. No, we don't need to be able to eat every single kind of food every day all year round. We don't need that second house. We don't need that second car. We don't need the biggest TV in the world. We're like kids in a playground hoarding toys and crying when any of them get taken away from us. This is not about you. It's not the end of the world just because it's become a first world problem. Just ask people in Syria or Kiribati or Manus Island what their most pressing crisis is. Don't you think it's time that we start giving a shit about the rest of humanity and the whole planet instead of just ourselves and our own families? And please, stop complaining about how hard self-isolation is. Seriously, if you dislike yourself that much, this is the perfect opportunity to become a more likable, more interesting person. Read some books, watch some great documentaries, educate yourselves, learn how to meditate, sit under a tree, open your heart. Become someone you can be proud of instead of just a cog in a system that you don't even believe in. Everything you need for happiness is right there inside you right now. You just have to sit still enough to tap into it. You don't need more shit. That's not going to make you happy. This virus is nothing compared to other crises that have happened and will continue to happen. We have to widen our vision a little bit. We absolutely cannot afford to go back to normal after this. We need to start questioning the individualistic consumerist bullshit that's been rammed down our throat by the 1%. It's not helping anyone. It certainly isn't helping the planet. And it certainly isn't helping your kids. We have to stop exploiting natural resources. Let's stop torturing animals. It's barbaric and unnecessary. Yes, change demands sacrifice. It's going to be tough. We will have to tighten our belts. We will have to become more simple. But you know what? That will actually be really good for us. And it's worth it, don't you think, to have a healthy planet, to have healthy ecosystems, to have a future for your children and their children? Dear humanity, this is a major wake-up call. There will be others. And they are going to be so much worse unless we get our shit together and grow up.